Okay, so here's where I have all the French drains for my house meeting up into one upright culvert, and then they flow into a catch basin, and then that catch basin flows over into that single pipe, and then on down in. And I've called around trying to find a 2-foot diameter plastic cap to cover up this culvert. Nobody seems to carry any, so I've decided to make my own out of concrete. Here's where I am so far. Got my 2 bags of concrete, built a frame mold. It's just going to be square, but it's big enough to fit over the hole. Got a couple pieces of rebar. They were rebar fence posts, but I've cut them in half. I'm going to wire them up, pour in my concrete, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so what I'm doing now is taking electrical wire, wrapping the joints of the rebar, keep them from moving, give it a little more stability. Over here you can see how I've done it. Just go underneath the 2 of them, bring it back up, twist it around each other. It's just old electrical wire, but it is solid core. It's not braided. A little bit more stability. Okay, got 2 bags of concrete poured into my wheelbarrow. Calls for 5 quarts of water to mix. Okay, got a base layer of cement poured into my mold. Set my rebar strength on top of it. Still got some cement to pour in to cover that up and let it work in. Okay, finished pouring in the rest of my cement. Right in the middle, I put some chain in case I ever need to lift this up off the top of the culvert. I'll be able to hook into that and just pick it straight up. Wrote the date in there in case somebody ever uncovers this years down the road and I'm not here to answer their questions. It's time to let it dry and then place it over the hole. The concrete's dried overnight and placed it over my hole. Now it's time to just cover everything up.